Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky, and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is walk you all through how to use my bakery business plan template. The bakery business plan template, the way that I structured it and designed it is my hopes are for y'all to have a usable, workable business plan for a bakery within about 30 minutes. And so if you just, go into if you get my template, you go into the Word document, you make the changes in the highlighted area, tweak a couple of information, a couple of places here and there, you should have a usable, workable document. So that is my hopes for y'all. Obviously, the more information you add, the more customized it's going to be, the more you're going to make it yours, but also the longer it's going to take you. So just keep those things in mind. And without further ado, let's go ahead and zip on through this little PowerPoint presentation I have for y'all. All right, real quick, the purpose of the video is to set y'all's expectations. The business plan template that I've created for the bakery, my hopes, again, is for y'all to have a usable, workable plan in 30 minutes. That is for the short term. Short-term objectives, short-term usages for it would be, for landlords. Landlords, they're going to want to see a business plan. Use this template, voila, is up, ready to go. Small business loans, $5,000 to $10,000. Something you just, really, something small. They just want a, check box, a box checked, and they just want to show that they want to know that you know how to run and operate a bakery business. Thus, this template is going to be good for you for that as well. Also, it's good to share with friends and family. You're going to start a business. Well, a great way to start a business is to share it with friends and family. Get some thoughts and ideas and feedback from them. And a great document to encapsulate your thoughts and ideas is this template right here. All right, long-term objectives, long-term strategies, and usages for the business plan. The more information you add, the more you make it yours, the more you expand upon it, then the more uses you're going to have, whether it be in operations for benchmarks or to attract investors, or for, just for higher dollar amount loans. So, the more content you add to it, the more you make it yours, the more you follow the structure, the more usages you should have for it. All right, some restrictions for it. First and foremost, it is not compatible with Google and Apple products. I do have some smart art in there, and some of the fonts that are used in the template are not compatible with Google and Apple products. So make sure you have access to Microsoft Word. Make sure you have access to Excel, Microsoft Excel before you get the template. And also, there is no free phone support. If you have questions about the template before you buy it, pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Be delighted to have a discussion with you, let you know what set your expectations, and help you better understand what to expect when you buy. Once you do buy the product, then if you do want me to help you and walk you through it, there is going to be a charge for it. So no free phone support. Questions about the product before you buy, love to have a discussion. What's included in the template. So if you're going to go ahead and buy this template, I hope you do, you're going to get a customizable Word document that you're going to be able to make changes and make it your own. You're also going to get a basic financial model in Excel that you're going to, again, be able to update some information, update some numbers, make the projections your own. You're also going to get the how to use video for the Word doc, which is this video right here. And then you're going to get a how to use video for the financial model, which is located on my website. And it kind of walks you through, in general, how to use the financial model that I customize for this type of business. All right, so the expectations set. Let's go ahead and mosey on over to the little bakery business plan template. So once you buy the template, you download the Word document in the Excel file. You're going to open your Word document, and you're going to see a pretty little thing like this. It's going to say bakery business plan. On the first page right here, just go ahead and change this information out here and put, whatever your bakery company's name is going to be, and make this your title page. The way that you get rid of that yellow is you're going to highlight it. You're going to go home, and then you're going to click on this little arrow right here, right next to this highlighter, and you're going to click on no color. Once that color is gone, then you're off to the races. All right, next is going to be the table of contents. As you add more content, more meat to the bone, more information to each one of the sections, then your page count is going to inevitably go up. The way to update the table of contents is you're going to update this. You're going to just click on anywhere in this little rectangle right here. You are then going to go to Update Table. You're going to click on Update Entire Table, click OK, and then the table of contents will update for you. Next is going to be the executive summary. This is going to be included in your template. You've got the bakery summary, target market, financial highlights, and funding request. I do have this in a specific order, and there's a reason for it. First thing what we do is we introduce your company succinctly. We tell them who you're going to be selling to. We tell them how much money you anticipate making in the first year and then subsequent years. And then we also tell them here how much money you need in order to get the party started. So this is what your company does, who you're going to be selling it to, how much money you're going to make, and then how much money you need in order to get this ball rolling. Next is going to be a more in-depth description of your organization, company description. We go to the bakery summary, competitive advantages, popular bakery items. Just make sure you add whatever items you're going to be selling, whether it's cakes or cupcakes or breads or what have you, whatever bakery items. You can even go with a lot of different options for the bakery items. Target market, who do you anticipate buying your products the most? Pricing strategy, hours of operation, location, how big is the location going to be? How are you going to divide it? Whether it's going to be for the kitchen, are you going to have a showroom where people are going to be able to walk in and purchase it, or is it just going to be just a regular bakery and then you're going to be selling wholesale? Whatever your structure is going to be for the location, make sure you document it here. We've got business objectives and timelines. What are some objectives you want to reach in 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months? Kind of shows that you've got some foresight, some strategies, and it helps the reader understand that you understand where your progression for the business is going to go. Industry analysis. I've done some information for. I've done some research and documented and summarized some information for the bakery industry. What I touched upon and utilize for resources is IBAS World and some other information other places. I also give you all some product and service segmentations. Breads are 30% of the industry, rolls and cakes, and then we've got our others. And then industry revenues and summaries. I summarized industry revenues for the last 12 months, historical growth, projected growth, and then businesses. So I've got a lot of information in here, and I've broken it up into words, discussing it, but also into a chart and then a graph too. So it keeps the reader engaged for you. Next is going to be your SWOT analysis, and the way that you're going to update your SWOT analysis is you're going to click on your SWOT analysis. If you want to make some changes to it, you've got your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. And in order to update this, you're going to go to this little arrow right here, and we're going to click on that arrow. And then right here, right here, and right here, we can add our strength to the organization. Weaknesses, we can go ahead and change this information here. Opportunities here, and then threats here. So we make the changes here, and it'll populate here. Also, if we want to make some changes to this chart right here, we will actually click on the chart, and again, click on the little arrow, and then we can change the revenues, we can change the historical growth, projected growth in the businesses. So just keep in mind, I did use one source for the revenues and the historical growth and the projected growth. However, if you find other information that contradicts what I've presented, please feel free to update that information as well. Next is your organizational structure. You got your legal structure. Is your organization going to be a limited liability company? Is it going to be a corporation? Is it going to be a limited liability partnership? Is it going to be a partnership? Sole proprietor? Whatever your organization's legal structure is, go ahead and document it here. And the job responsibilities. I kind of outline some of the positions in a typical bakery. It's going to be a CEO/head baker, assistant baker, and then you're going to have your cashier. If you don't want a cashier, you fire your cashier, get rid of the cashier, it's gone. Business plan is updated, and now it's customized. You want your cashier back, undo it, and boom, you now have your cashier back. Make sure when you do your job responsibilities that it is in line with your organizational chart. So we've got a CEO, assistant baker, and cashier. CEO, assistant baker, cashier. So make sure that those are in alignment. If you add jobs here, make sure you add jobs here. In order to add jobs here, you're going to click on the pretty little box. You're then going to go ahead and click on this arrow right here. And once you do that, you now have access, and you're able to change the titles. And you're able to change the responsibilities. If you want the cashier to respond to the assistant baker, then you hit your tab. If you don't want that, you want to keep the cashier going to the CEO, then you undo it. Next is going to be the marketing section. This is just a pretty generic, straightforward, typical marketing section that I use in whether it's a custom written plan or a plan for other types of organizations. Typically, most organizations, they are going to go ahead and market for using traditional marketing, internet marketing, and social media marketing. Your traditional marketing is going to be your word of mouth advertising. It's going to be a sign on the front of your bakery. It's going to be the window decals that you're going to use to display your products. So that's going to be your traditional marketing. Your internet marketing is going to be your web page. It's going to be your Yelp listings. It's going to be any kind of Google ads that you do. Social media advertising for that right there is going to be your Instagram, your Facebook, and your Twitter. If you're not going to use Twitter, then get rid of it and just say you're going to use Facebook and Instagram. And then also it gives you a good structure to expand. So if you want to add more traditional marketing thoughts and ideas with networking or something like that, you've got plenty of room to do so. Funding request. For the funding request, this is pretty much broken down as how much money do you need to get the party started. I do estimate $200,000. It could be higher, it could be lower, it could be the same. Whatever it is, make sure you change it there. What is the term? If you're going to take on a loan, is it going to be 10 years, it's going to be 20 years, it's going to be 30 years, whatever it is, make sure you give a range here. And then what is the interest rate going to be? What do you anticipate your interest rate on a loan if you're going to take out a loan? It's going to be 4%, 6%, 8%, 12%, 20%, whatever it is. Make sure you give us a nice little range right here. And then finally, you've got the financial projections, how much money you're going to make over the next 12 months or the next 5 years. For these financial projections, I do have a separate video that shows you how to go ahead and update these financial projections. But typically, you are going to have in this bakery business plan template, you're going to have profit and loss for year 1, month 1 through month 3. And then you're going to have month 4 through month 12. You're going to have month 7 through 9. You're going to have month 10 through 12. And then we've got a 5-year projection here, year 1 through year 5. All right, so that is what's included in the Word document segment of the business plan template. If you are interested in purchasing, then please zip on over to my website, qualitybusinessplan.com/bakery business plan template. And once you're here, you can go ahead and click on the buy here, and you're going to be able to go ahead and download and purchase the document. For the tutorials, this says car wash business plan template here, how to use one. Once you get here, it's going to be replaced with the video that you're seeing right now. And then the financial template video is right underneath. So you'll be able to watch either one of these videos on this website to be able to help you better understand how to use the Word document as well as the Excel file. All right, so hopefully this information was helpful. And if y'all liked it, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And as always, have a fantastic, wonderful day. Thank you.